How to find sacred sisterhood as a woman who values female friendships and just finding women that are really going to uplift you in life. And honestly, those best friends that you've been seeking out for so long, if you're a spiritual woman, if you're just an intuitive woman, or a woman who in general wants to find friendships that uplift you and that are here to just make you feel so in love with your life, so supported, so guided by the women in your life, then this video is for you, because I'm going to tell you how you can call in sacred sisterhood and really, find those women who are just epic. Because I myself feel I can share this topic now that I've found them in my life. I've called these women in who are just the most incredible people I've ever met in my whole life, and I'm so grateful to call my friends. So yeah, we're gonna jump straight into it and share. I'm gonna share like sacred sisterhood, how you can call it in, what exactly is it, and some ways to just cultivate it. So first off, sacred sisterhood, like I said, it is basically, in my opinion, it's those friendships you have with women in particular who are supportive, uplifting. They are there to fucking like be your best friends to the day that you die. And they are, I don't know, in my opinion, just like those women who are there for you in the dark times, in the good times. They will see you cry. They'll see you in your vulnerability, and in my opinion, think that that is the most beautiful they've ever seen you. I know for myself, when I have found or seen my best friends just like in the depths of their pain, crying on the floor, I'm like, you are beautiful. I love you so much. And those are the kind of women I want for myself, as well as those ones that are just like, girl, I got your back. And like, you can go into healing together. You can share, you can dance together. You can move, you can do all these things. And it's those friendships that they've got you no matter where you are in the world. I have some best friends all around the world that I love dearly, and they're my sisters to this day, even though one of them lives in Ireland. Like they're one's moving away from me, like, and I just know still like our friendship surpasses any time, any distance. And so and sacred sisterhood, in my opinion, as women in this world, in this time that we're going through right now in humanity on earth, we need sisters to help us. Like, it's great, we love our men, right? But we need sisters, because women, more than anything, like, we can't be our most vulnerable or most wild, raw selves without having experienced being that with women first, in my opinion. So that's a little bit about like sacred sisterhood. There's so much more that it entails, but like, that gives you some examples. I can definitely make another video on this, but and I'm gonna go through some ways to find and call in your sacred sisterhood. And the first, honestly, biggest thing of all is just setting the intention. And whatever this means for you, like whatever you connect to, God, source, divine, prime creator, like it doesn't matter. Just say like, God, I am ready. I set the intention to call in like sacred sisterhood and women that support me, women that are my best friends. I'm ready, and I open myself up. I set the intention now. I activate this timeline. Let's go. Amen. Yeah. Something like that, like a little activation, a little intention is just the key and just so important. And that's going to be probably the most powerful thing of all, because the universe is like, okay, I heard your request, sister, we got you. So set the intention. Another thing you can do that I love to do is like, I connect through visualization, meditation, like essentially manifestation, you could call it. So sitting down every day, manifesting through visualizing what those friendships look like. If you are somebody that has like toxic friendships in your life, or if you are somebody who doesn't have any friends at all, like just start to visualize what would it feel like, not only look like obviously you could visualize what those friends would look like, what the things you'd be doing, like maybe some activities you'd be doing, like, but the biggest thing of all is that feeling. What would it feel like to have friends that are insanely epic women in your life? Like, bring in that feeling. And if you haven't had it before, like, you can just start to imagine it. Just try to like try to bring in that feeling. That's so important. And that is such a powerful way of calling it in, because that energy, especially from your heart, universe is like, oh, it's time, let's send them your way, because it's energy, right? You're pulling it into your life. So that is also key. Meditation, visualization, whatever you want to call it, is another way. Another way too is going on, like, we live in a digital world, right? And I myself work online. I travel everywhere, so it's hard for me to like meet people in person. So I try Facebook groups. I've met friends on like spiritual Facebook groups in my area. I have met friends on Bumble Friends. Yes, 2 of my best friends I met on Bumble Friends, believe it or not, when I was living in Florida. So Bumble Friends works. Friends of friends, but also like go to ecstatic dances, go to yoga classes in your town, go to places where you think you would find other women like you. Because like if you're a woman that's this incredible, going to an event, there's probably going to be other women there, and don't be afraid to step up and like say hey and be like, hey girl, like you look cool, let's hang out, or like, you know, want to get to know one another. And most women are going to be like, heck yeah. So that's another thing too, is just like finding avenues online to reach out to women to call in these sisters into your life is also super important. Another thing, I actually met one of my best friends doing this, like 2 of them, was through Instagram. Like I remember in my area, it was an influencer, 2 influencers, which you'd be surprised, but if you really have a strong connection with somebody that you follow online, and they're like maybe more well-known or whatever it is, or maybe they're not, but you just like their content, reach out to them, be like, hey, like you're dope and I'd love to meet you. Especially if they live in your area. Obviously if they don't, like, might take some time, but like you can be online friends too. I have a lot of online friends just through social media, which I think is awesome. So yeah, that's another way as well. And I think those are really the main ways. I feel like, am I forgetting anything? Yeah, I think again, setting those intentions, and like affirmations can be great as well. Just affirming yourself every day. I have incredible women in my life. I attract amazing sisterhood friendships into my life. I am a magnet for powerful, fabulous women. Those affirmations too, I guess I feel like that's like the last one I'm gonna talk about, are so powerful, because the universe is like, okay, I got you, girl. Rewriting your belief system around the friends that you deserve. And a lot of us too, I know for myself, I struggled with toxic friendships in my life. I had toxic women because I didn't fully see that I deserved, deep down obviously, that I deserved these friendships. On the surface, I was like, of course I want great friends. Like, of course I deserve that. But another thing too is getting clear on like, how is that you view yourself? Do you truly love yourself? Do you truly believe that you deserve incredible women? Because if you don't, and it might be again subconscious, like you might consciously be like, yeah, of course, but like really get clear on like, do you actually believe that? And if not, again, affirmations are a great way to start visualizing and rewriting your belief system around the way that you view yourself, and like the way that you love yourself, and the way that you know that you are worthy of these friendships. Like rewrite these belief systems and start with affirmations, start with the visualization, start with every single day just viewing yourself as a goddess, because the more that you view yourself as a goddess and as a powerful, loving woman, the more that you will attract that, because we attract what we are. We always attract reflections of ourselves. And so this is honestly a humbling experience. If you do attract the people that aren't great in your life, it's actually unfortunately showing you, I don't want to say unfortunately, but it's showing you something about yourself that you believe about yourself. And that's a hard pill to swallow, but it's like also, we're here to learn, we're here to grow. So yeah, start by seeing the types of people in your life, seeing what you want to change and making that change, and starting with yourself is great. Just loving yourself, seeing the beauty that you are. And I promise you, if you try all these things, those women will come into your life. It's going to be like, guys, I have attracted friendships that like you would never even expect I would have ever met these people, like from other countries. And I'm just like blown away by the existence of these women in my life. So I hope that helps. I hope that you go out there and attract your sacred sisters, because they are the best things in the world, and I love them so much, and I'm just so grateful for them. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to give this video a little like and a little subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps. But yeah, so much love to you. Have a beautiful day, sister, and yeah, see you in the next video.